Hello and welcome back to Finishing Strong. It's your girl, Erica Strong. So I know that we have been doing this for a long time. And sometimes you got to just take it back a little bit just to revisit, why am I doing Finishing Strong? Why did I start Finishing Strong? How did Finishing Strong come about? I posted something recently and it was a picture of me 7 years ago when I initially started Finishing Strong. And it was a picture of me smiling, but it wasn't this kind of smile. It was sadness in my eyes that when I saw that picture, it really made me want to cry. And it made me want to cry, not because I was sad, but cry with like joy of the manifestation that I have seen in my life since that picture. And in that picture, I was professing, we all gonna finish strong. We're gonna do this together and we're growing together. And I believed it then, even as I believe it right now. So the purpose for Finishing Strong really was to help you to understand that you can overcome anything. And in the moment that I created it, it was to convince me that I could overcome what I was going through. Because it wasn't that God had brought me out into manifestation, full manifestation of my brilliant, beautiful life before I started helping other people. It was in the trenches. It was while I was buried deep in a dark place in my life that I was helping other people and I was healing at the same time. So I want you to understand Finishing Strong, not as a personality. I know I have a big personality because you love me, but I'm not finishing strong. We are finishing strong. Finishing Strong is a movement. Finishing Strong has 7 years of content that you can always refer back to and grow from. So when you can't get in touch with the personality of Finishing Strong, just know that there is so much content for you to use. And you guys, thank you so much for your response to Finishing Strong and for your connection with me. Even ones that have done strong coaching with me, ones that want to sign up for strong coaching or just haven't done it, but still use Finishing Strong as a source or a tool. I want you to understand, if you don't get the chance to talk to me all the time, I have over 7 years worth of content that you can go back and you hear my voice over and over and over again, not only in Finishing Strong through Facebook, but also through my website, ericastrong.com. You have all of this content just in that one little space. And Finishing Strong with Erica Strong on YouTube. I'm always making sure that we are equipped with the information that we need. Here's how you use Finishing Strong. It's not the personality, because I think a lot of times we get caught up on the person and not the message or the foundation of what it is that we're supposed to be learning and growing from, which is how a lot of times we get caught up in religion and not the spirit of God and what it is that he wants us to understand and know. So yes, I am the face of Finishing Strong, but I am not finishing strong. We are finishing strong. So use the tools that is being posted. I don't just post it because it's just something nice to do. I don't post it because it's just, this is a career that I'm building and I want to get content out. Like when my heart is full with a subject or something that I know that we need, it's not just for you. This is why I'm always saying, repeat after me. It's for us. Finishing Strong is that tool that you can go 7 years back and read something and go, oh my God, that really helped me so much. And you can come 5 years up, oh my God, that helped me so much. Like, it's so much information and so much growth all in between those years that the content is there. As a matter of fact, everything that I have been putting on my website in the Finishing Strong tab is now in a book. So my second book will be released really soon. So I'm going to definitely let you guys know and keep you posted when it's going to be launching. But literally, the cover is done, the editing is done, and it's in the publishing process. So now you don't have to scroll through Facebook or scroll through my website. You'll have it in a book. So I'm so grateful for that. And that's just one of the tools that I want you to understand that you have. So yes, you have me with Finishing Strong, but you have years and years of content that you can always refer back to. Because at the end of it all, the full message of Finishing Strong is that the answer isn't in me to give to you. The answer is already inside of you. I'm always that voice that's reminding you that you will finish strong. You can finish strong because Everything you need is already inside of you. Yes, it is helpful to talk to other people. Yes, it is helpful to just kind of let your burdens out on a caring ear. And I am that. And I love being that. But just remember, at the end of it all, the work still lies in your lap. The work still, with everything that I've been saying from the beginning of Finishing Strong, is you choose the life that you want by the way that you think, by the words that you speak, by the love in your heart. It's all your work. So you can talk to me for hours on end, and we can hang up the phone, press the end button on our virtual session or whatever communication we have. We can walk away from a meeting, and at the end of it all, if you don't do the work, you don't finish strong. So it's back in your lap. I just give you all the information and all the tools that I have and that I have used. Nothing that I tell you isn't things that I do, have done, and am doing. It's finishing strong, meaning it's a continuous movement of finishing. That's what we're doing. I've been reading this book and it's amazing. It's called Creative Mind and Success by Ernest Holmes. This is you see how small the book is. It's a great read. I want to share something with you out of this book that just looks like an eye opener for me. And it's in one of his chapters that says, the power of attraction. If God makes things out of his thought before they come into manifestation, then we must use that same method. Because remember, we are one with God. Like he gave us the same power that he has. So I'm going to read it again. If God makes things out of his thought before they come into manifestation, then we must use the same method. Out of our thought comes our manifestation. This is all the stuff that I've been teaching. So you can attract only that which you first mentally become and feel yourself to be in reality without any doubting. A steady stream of consciousness going into the creative mind will attract a steady manifestation of conditions. A fluctuating stream of consciousness will attract the corresponding manifestation and the condition of your life. So whenever you hear me say that we will become what we think about, that's exactly what God is saying. As a man thinking in his heart, so is he. So basically what Ernest Holmes is saying, if you create this steady stream of consciousness that is always of gratitude, of love, of power, then that is the condition of your life. But if you flood your surroundings or your consciousness with everything that's on the contrary of that, then that is the condition of your life. So again, at the end of it all, it still is the work that you have to do. So then he goes on to say, we must be consistent in our attitude of mind, never wavering. James says, ask in faith, nothing doubting. For he that doubts, like a surge of the sea, driven by the wind and tossed. For let not the man think he shall receive anything from the Lord. So when I read that, it's like, okay, when I doubt, that means the very thing that I'm believing for, hoping for, praying for, waiting to see to manifest, as soon as I doubt that I will ever get it or ever achieve it, then my manifestation is being tossed by the wind of my doubt. And then it never manifests. And then we sit around and wonder, what's wrong with me? Why isn't God answering my prayers? Why doesn't God hear me? God does hear you because you're one with him. You have to stay connected with that same energy of not wavering, not doubting, and knowing for sure that he hears you and he knows that your desires. He goes on to say, we are all immersed in an aura of our own thinking. That alone, I had to literally underline it and put stars beside it. Because if I'm immersed meaning full body, inside it, can't get out of it, and my entire surroundings is dunked into my own thinking, then what is it that I want to be dunked into? What is the aura that I want to be surrounded by? What is it that I want to be submerged by? And then whatever I'm submerged by is what the condition of my life is. So if I'm submerged in negative thinking, negative feelings, negative emotions, negative, then my entire world is going to reflect that back to me. Then if I'm submerged in my own thinking and negativity, When I see somebody, they're going to be negative to me. When I encounter something at home, everything that I see, everything that I encounter is going to be negative, because that is the aura that I have immersed myself in. So finishing strong really is just that tool to keep teaching you how to finish strong. And just because you don't see a posting today does not mean you can't go to a posting from last month, last year, 2 years from now, and still get the same message. At the end of it all, the work belongs to you. So hopefully this is something that's going to help you to really dig back into the content of Finishing Strong, because there's some good nuggets in there, and you'll get some really good nuggets firsthand in that book once it's done being published. But I'm super excited about it because I know it's a tool that really helps. But understand, you are the answer that you are waiting for. You are the answer to what shows up in your life. Only you decide what you immerse yourself into. So that's how you use Finishing Strong. That's why I created Finishing Strong. And remember, Finishing Strong is not the personality. Finishing Strong is the message and the tools that we use. So I love you, and I'm always looking forward to you to finish strong.